There are some lessons you can only learn by doing. You can hear about them, you can read them in books, you can listen to them on YouTube videos or podcasts, but they don't really land until you actually do the thing. I found myself in this situation a month ago before I started this 30-day posting challenge, where I had lots of ideas I was thinking about, lots of things I wanted to create blogs on and videos, but I was thinking about it too much. And I wasn't actually learning about what I wanted to talk about, what I wanted to share. And it's only by this challenge of actually posting regularly that I'm learning the lessons of how to write, how to create videos, how to think about the ideas that are meaningful to me. And it makes me think that a lot of things we think we know, but there's a deeper level of understanding that only comes from action, that only comes from showing up in the world. And it got me thinking that consistency, the ability to keep showing up, is so important. And it isn't just about discipline, it's about commitment. So if you look at myself in this 30-day challenge, yes, I've been consistent for 30 days, but more importantly, I've been committed. I decided on day one that I wasn't going to break the streak. I decided I was going to post every day on this YouTube channel and on my website, and I was going to stick to that. And when you commit to something, when you really go all in, you don't leave yourself an option to quit, you learn so much more. And I feel like that's like the hidden gem of performance, of improvement, of getting better at something comes when you really commit. Because then your actions become like a practice. For me, over time, my writing became like a daily practice. Shooting these videos has become like a rhythm that I get into and I can do every day if I want to. I feel like that level of dedication really helps you to get good at stuff. You look at athletes, you look at artists, you look at high performers, they're very consistent. They're very good at what they do, but underneath all of that, there's a layer of commitment. They're committed to their craft, to mastery of getting better at what they do. So it got me to think about how important it is to fully commit to what you're doing. Another lesson I've had is that you can't edit what you don't write. And this can be applied not just for actual writing, but for everything. You can't improve what you don't start, would be a more general way to put that. But for myself, so many days I didn't know what to write. I had really bad ideas. I had really rubbishy thoughts coming out of my mind. And it's very tempting in those moments to go, I'll just leave it and wait for something better to come. But after going through the process for 30 days, I realized a lot of the good ideas come when you start to edit them, when you start to refine them, when you look back at them. But if you just got a blank page and you didn't do the initial first draft, you can't edit that. You can't do anything with it. So it reminded me of the importance of almost getting bad reps in, getting bad words out, getting your first draft, a rough first draft of what you want to do out there, and then coming back to that and then refining it and be able to edit that and look back on it. Because I think the mistake I was making is I wasn't doing enough first drafts. I wasn't writing enough. I wasn't putting enough videos out there. Even these videos, although I can't re-edit them once they're out, I will look back on my channel after these 30 days are over, and I will look at which videos did well. And I will go back to them and go, which ones can I do a better job on? Which ones can I edit by reposting in a different way? And the ideas can be expanded on. But you've got to put those initial things out there first. Another lesson I've learned is that the resistance doesn't go away. I thought by maybe day 15, maybe day 20, I would just wake up, instantly start writing, shoot the video, and I'd be in this real big flow. And I'd be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, no resistance. But to be honest, the resistance is always there. You always feel like, have I got anything good to share today? Is this idea going to be any good? What am I going to write about? What am I going to speak about? There's always that little internal conflict of, should I do this? Can I do this? So you got to push back against that and realize that the resistance is just part of the course. And then all you need to do is learn to override it. Rather than wish it goes away, you just learn to show up, regardless how you feel. Show up even when you have that internal conflict on some levels that pushes back. I think that's been a very important lesson to me, to not to wait for perfect conditions, to feel ready, to feel motivated, and just to realize you will feel resistance when you're trying to be creative. You will feel resistance when you're trying to do something hard or some deep work. That's fine, part of the course. sit down, do your best effort in that moment. Another lesson is that creation for me has been a mirror. So it's been this kind of reflection of what my ideas are. By this I mean, I didn't know what I was going to write about most days. I didn't know what I wanted to share. If someone said, Adam, plan 30 days of content at the start of the month, I'd be like, I'm not sure what I want to talk about. But each day waking up and sitting with that blank page, thinking about the ideas I wanted to share, has let me know which things I feel passionate about. It's shown me which things are actually on my mind, what experiences I want to share, what topics are actually valuable to me. So when I look over the 30 days of content and I review it, I'm going to, oh, I spoke about mindset 8 times. Oh, I spoke about getting started 6 times. And I'll see the trends of topics that I enjoy speaking about. And from this, I can see, what topics are valuable to me, but also the creation process itself has shown a lot about what's on my mind, a lot about the things that I hold valuable. And the final lesson that goes alongside this is you already know what matters. This has been the kind of takeaway for me is I already knew that I wanted to create these videos. I already knew I wanted to share about mindset, performance, life, a meaningful life. I didn't know what exact form that would take, but I knew this was important to me and I wanted to do it. So often we create resistance. We need to give ourselves permission. I had to create a challenge like this to give myself permission to speak about what I wanted to, when in reality, I could have done it any time. I could have done it a year ago, 6 months ago, and got started. So you already know what matters. Don't create barriers. Move in that direction. Learn as you go and iterate from the process. And you realize that all you do is keep showing up, keep taking action. Don't overthink about anything. You will learn by doing. You will learn by taking the next step. You can't plan your way to victory. I think it's a really, really valuable lesson. So what next for me and what next for this channel? So I've just done the 30 days and now I've decided on what I'm going to do going forward. So I'd love to do 365 days and do a full year of daily videos, but realistically that will be too demanding and I would not be able to stay consistent and committed to that. So I've decided I'm going to do 2 videos on this channel per week and I'm going to do 2 blogs. So if you want to get access to those blogs, I have a newsletter, so I'll put the link below to subscribe to that. You get the written version of these videos and you'll be the first to know when the YouTube video goes live. And yeah, I'll be posting twice a week on this channel. I'll be sharing deeper insights because I'll have a little bit more time to edit, to refine the concepts. And yeah, thank you so much guys for being the first viewers and subscribers on this channel. I hope to be able to share more and more insights with you guys and I look forward to educating you and sharing everything I can.